Hello and welcome to Rathod's IAS. Today in this video we are going to see how to write a mains answer. So I am taking one question from the recent current affairs. And if you have followed the current affairs from last 1 week, you might be knowing about open source seeds is in news. So open source seed movement. So what it is related to? So actually you know about this IPR, intellectual property rights, correct? For example, you will be seeing about patents and as well as trademarks, etc. So that part you might be studied in your economy and even in your science and technology. So why this open source seeds is in news? Because now farmers, they are doing protest that they have to save the seeds and they have to share the seeds. So because of this IPR rights, especially in agriculture, IPR rights in agriculture, we have two types of IPR rights. First one is plant breeder rights and second one is patents. So because of this patents, I think if you have followed last 2 years current affairs, potato chips case is also seen in news because of this patents, correct? But finally farmers won this case. So because of this patents, because of this plant breeder rights, here farmers, they are traditionally practicing that they can save the seeds and as well as they can share the seeds for the other people. But now because of this patents, they cannot go for sharing and as well as saving of seeds. Okay, so because of this is in news. Okay, so this is the background. So now let us try to see what is the question. And in Hindu editorial, there is one article regarding this open source seeds movement. So we came up with this question. So question is, existing IPR, intellectual property rights regimes in the seed sector restrict farmers' rights and freedom. So because of this IPR regime like PBR, that is plant breeder rights and patent rights, so it is restricting the farmer's right and as well as freedom. In the light of this statement, evaluate open source seeds approach in terms of its benefits and challenges in enhancing plant breeding accessibility to Indian farmers. Here one statement is given. So what is that statement? So that is IPR regime in the seed sector is restricting farmers' rights and freedom. So here it is asking evaluate. You have to see how much percentage this statement is correct. We have to evaluate. So in evaluating, you have to see what are the benefits and what are the challenges. So for this question, how can you write an answer? So as I said, we are following this IBC standard format to write answers. So introduction, you can write about what is this open source seed. So first kind of introduction you can write here is what is this open source seed. So this is the first way that you can write. Just explain about this open source seed. For example, you can write that plant or seeds, they should be free from IPR rights because it is a community resource. So there is a right for the farmers to share and to save the seeds. So this is traditional practice which is followed by the farmers. So in this way you can write about what is this open source seed. So if you don't know this, you can see why it is in current affairs. And you can write the statements that open source seeds, so it will helpful for the farmer. Okay, like it will be helpful for the farmer for the enhancing of their rights and freedom. And you can write that IPR regime in the seed sector, it is restricting the farmer's rights and freedom. So which are those rights and freedom? That is saving of seeds and as well as sharing of seeds. That thing also you can write. And even you can write about simply what are these IPR in agriculture. So we have two types of IPR in agriculture, that is PBR, plant breeder rights, and patent rights. So which are restricting farmers' rights and as well as freedom. So in these 4 ways you can write your introduction as per your convenience. So what's the thing that you have in your mind? So you can write that thing in introduction, and introduction should not be more than, as I said, 2 to 3 lines. Yes, introduction is done. So in body you have to write about what are the issues. What are the issues we are facing with this IP arts in agriculture? And here the question which asked that we have to evaluate the benefits. We have to see the benefits. We have to see the benefits of what? Benefits of open source seed. And not only this. And the next part here is we have to address challenges. So in body we have to write 3 important things: challenges, benefits, and issues of IPR. And finally you can write your conclusion. So how can you end your answer? So you have to see in Indian context. In Indian context, is there any law or is there any act which talks about farmers' protection and as well as protection of plant, right? So with that note you can end your answer, or you can also write a way forward. So if you don't know the act which is present in India, and you can simply add way forward. So in this way you can structure your answer. So now let us see the model answer. So what are the points that you have to include in introduction, body, and as well as conclusion? So this is the model answer for the question that I explained. So in introduction, as I said, you can explain about this open source seeds concept. So it is talking about open access to global plant genetic resources, and in this open source seeds we have to focus on accessibility to all farmers, and even we have to focus on plant breeders communities. They need to have the accessibility, and we can say plants should not be privatized or plants should not be restricted, because these plants are the collective resources of a community. So in this way you can explain the concept of open source seeds. And in the body, as I said, you can write about what are the issues you are facing with existing IPR regime in this seed sector. So what happened because of this IPR sector? There is decreased accessibility for the farmers. So farmers cannot save the seeds, farmers cannot share the seeds, and there will be increase in the private sector participation, and this private sector will be focused on the profits, not for the benefit for the farmers. And what happened? There will be the control of seed industry. That means if there is any patented seed is there means, so we have to go for, whenever we want to go for cropping, we have to again go to this seeds company and we have to buy the new seeds. And there will be enhanced states intervention as well. For example, PepsiCo case on potato farmers of Gujarat. So in this way you can write about at least 4 to 5 points regarding these issues. And after these issues we have to write benefits, right? So in the benefits, so here in this model answer you can use this side heads like that, and you can write explanation part. For example, it will be helpful for the access of seeds for the farmers. So here farmers do not have any fear regarding this IPR rights and as well as facing of legal actions whenever we are going for this open source seeds. And we can also focus on sustainability and as well as climate resilience, and will be also promoting innovation and collaboration with the seed industry. So collaboration will be happening between farmers and as well as seed industries, and here farmers and these people, they will be working together, and it will be also helpful for the exchanging of resources, and as well as it will be helpful for the food security as well. And here we have to write the challenges, that is, so if there is an open source seed here, so farmers, they might not be having knowledge regarding how to control the quality, right? Quality control is one important issue, and even legal concerns will be also one important issue. And whenever there is open source model means there will be no proper investments that we can attract in the seed industry, and there will be no research and development, okay? And even from seed industry also we can face some resistance. So in this way you can write issues, and finally you can conclude your answer that yes, we have to address the challenges. regarding this IPR regime in agriculture, and we can also develop some strategies to support sustainable and inclusive development of this system. And we can also go for greater what happens whenever there are benefits are happening. So we can focus on benefits, and we have to give some support to the farmers, because as our government also saying that we have to increase or double the income of farmers. So to achieve that also, so this is very important. And in India, we have one act, that is Plant Variety Protection and Farmer Rights Act of 2001. So under this act, it ensures the farmers' varieties, and it is focusing on open source seeds to be available for the farmers. So in this way, you can write the conclusion. Okay, so this is the model answer, and these are the points that you have to write in this answer. And now I will show one student's paper. So this is a student paper, the same question, that is, the existing IPR regimes in the seed sector restrict farmer right and freedom. In light of this statement, evaluate the open source seeds approach in terms of its benefits and challenges in enhancing the plant breeding accessibility to Indian farmers. And this is the one of the best answer that we got from the students, and the writing is very neat and legible. So whenever you are writing your answer, handwriting is also very important, because whatever you are writing, so your examiner need to understand your writing, right? So writing is also very important. And one mistake made by this student is not underline the important words. Like here they have to underline this keyword, that is evaluate, and what are the questions, like benefits and as well as challenges, and you have to know about on which topic the question asked, that is the keyword is open source seed. So the mistake here is not underlining the question and important areas where you have to focus. And here introduction is well written. It is about just open source seed movement. It is to ensure plant varieties remain free from patents. Plant varieties should be remain free from patents, and plants should never be privatized or restricted because it is a collective resource. Yes, very simple and very neat, good introduction. And in issues, so she wrote in this manner. Okay, I don't know whether he or she, but the issues are written in this manner. Yeah, presentation is very good. So you can write good presentation here, because you have to write answer within 8 to 9 minutes if it is like 200 words. So if it is 150 words, you have to write within 7 minutes. And if it is for 250 words, you have to write answer within 10 minutes. So the time limit will be there. So you can't write each and every side heading and elaborate the things. So you can write your answer in this format. So here student represented that what are the issues, increased IPR protected varieties. So that will lead to decreasing of accessibility for the affordable seeds to farmers, and private sector participation will be increasing, increased control in the seed industry, and also gave some examples. So these are very good examples. So if you are giving examples, an examiner will understand that yes, so and so student knows the concept, what is happening around, and you can get good marks if you are giving examples. And next one is increased IP claims, for example PepsiCo case in this Gujarat, and increased price of GM seeds. Okay, so there will be increasing of dependency of farmers on these seeds industries. So these are the some issues. And next one is benefits. So benefits is it will be available, and farmers can share and save the seeds, and diverse seed varieties. Next one is environmental challenges, innovation, exchange of knowledge, traditional seed varieties we are promoting. So the student also underlined important words, okay, and wrote in point format in this benefits. And next challenges, they represented in this diagrammatic manner. So it is also very good. So first one is there is risk of quality control, no strict standards, and raise of legal concern, for example IPRs, patent infringements, and challenges in research and development, discouraging of private sector, resistance of seed industry. So yes, this challenge is also very well addressed. So here in this answer, student addressed introduction. So this part is introduction, and in body the student wrote about 6 issues and about 6 benefits and around 6 challenges. So even writing 4 to 5 points is also very enough. And in conclusion, concluded with this act, that is Plant Variety Protection and Farmers' Rights Act ensures farmer varieties, and they can be used open-ended, okay, open source. It is open source and led to open seed movement in our country, and it is helpful for sustainable environment. Yes, very well written. And students also given here that the time taken to write this answer he or she took here is 14 minutes. 14 minutes of time. So initially, if you are a beginner, yes, it will take around more than 20 minutes of time for sure. So we have to decrease that 20 minutes of time to 10 minutes of time. Okay. So I hope the students who saw this video, at least 50 to 60% of doubt regarding how to address introduction, how to address body and conclusion had been cleared. So if you are a student who are a beginner, or if you are a student who are facing in this answer writing and not getting good marks in mains, so you can join daily mains answer writing course, which is powered by this Rathod's IAS Academy. So this is daily mains answer writing course, and this course, it is helpful for the students who are beginners and who are going to write this year mains, and even who are going to prepare for 2024 UPSC. And this is 1 year course. So if you want to complete this course in 1 year, you can write daily 1 answer. And if you want to complete this course within 6 months, we are going to give you 2 questions per day. And here in this course, we are covering GS1, GS2, GS3, GS4, and even we are covering your essays. And there is special focus on even case studies. We provide model answer also. So the model answer format that you have seen now. So we will be providing model answer for each and every question. And we are going to give you the detailed evaluation. So you have seen the evaluation, right? So in the same format, we will be giving you evaluation. We will be reading each and every word, what you wrote, and where you are going wrong. So what can be included, what can be deleted. So we will be giving you the detailed feedback. And on every Sunday, we will be having live doubt clearing sessions. Okay, and these sessions will be going on only in English language. So if you want to enroll, so this course, it is going to be started from April 10th itself. So admissions already opened, so you can join this course. And if you want to join, you can call us on this number 8074765513, or you can directly visit our website Rathod's IAS Academy. There you can register with your email ID and you can click on the courses. And in that courses, at last you can see this daily mains answer writing course, and there you can do the payment, and the cost of this course is just 8,200 for 1 year. So thank you so much, and don't forget to subscribe to Rathod's IAS Academy. And if you really like this video, so please share this video to your friends also. Thank you so much.